Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Go Mode Podcast Mentor Tournament 2022. This is the Gold Sword Bracket Bronze Match, game number 2 between Mundungu and PowerToMario. Mundungu is 1-up over PowerToMario. I'm Kiebs Gaming. You can call me Kiebs. I'm joined here by Nugz on comms. Nugz, how are you doing today?
I'm excellent. I'm enjoying these races. It's the best thing I could be doing on a Saturday. I hope everybody's having a good time and ready for some sweet standard randomized action. What about you? You ready for this?
I am totally ready for it.
But I would say the anticipation is killing me, but I feel pretty good, so I think I'm safe here.
Because I know Mario will watch this back, I will say the precipitation is killing me. We are going to have a standard opening here. It'll be randomized swords and a random weapon that we'll get from the uncle. So what are you hoping to see as the weapon here, Nugz?
I am hoping for probably bombs or a Burna. Can we still get Burna? I think we can, right?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah. I think Burna's still there.
I haven't gotten it in God knows how long. I always seem to hit bow. But bombs are always fun.
We'll put the fun in air quotes there.
I think they're exciting. They're challenging because it doesn't let you necessarily farm prize packs and see what's what. You have to be careful and cautious and precise. Very limited resources. It's not like a sword where you just go, oh, we'll leave these slashy. It's
Right. I should note that PowerToMario picked this mode having lost the first match. So interesting choice. Maybe trying to get some execution advantage early over Mundungu.
Perhaps execution without a sword, though. So maybe creativity, understanding of logic, stuff like that. Maybe that's where he thinks he has an edge. I don't know. Oh, Fire Rod.
Fire Rod. This is an interesting start because you have very limited case to miss your shots here.
Sure. You only need to kill 4 things, though. Well, I mean 5, I guess, with Key Rat, but... Electing for a kill. Electing for a couple kills.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to use a fire rod shot when you have the pots, and you could kill his guards on the way back too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you get to kill him on the way there and on the way back, right? Twice the fun.
Yeah, sure. Twice the fun. Just the map in the first chest. So we're guaranteed the key here on the front since it is standard start or dark cross, I should say, being the front.
So guards are arrow pack.
Yeah, not very helpful.
Oh, it's got a heart in it. A ruby. It's got a green ruby, I think. That's nice.
Though at this rate, because the guards are arrows, we're probably not going to see back of escape. Never mind. I'd be quiet. I'll be quiet.
Solved.
Never mind. Anti-Nugz call there.
Anti-Nugz? What do you mean anti-Nugz?
Well, you were just saying that you call everything before it happens.
No, I mean I guess, and sometimes I'm right. Oh yeah, I guess that is what you're talking about.
All right. Well, those bombs will help get the back of escape items and be a backup just in case something goes wrong. With the fire rod, we do have bombs as a backup weapon.
I think maybe try the other way around too. Like the bombs are so nice because you can actually kill multiple rats or snakes with it. Fire rod's a little dicey, especially with bad aim. Maybe there's something you could help me with. So if, assuming we get through all of this and we're sitting on no magic and the back of escape is dry, where's magic after this? Is there anywhere to actually go pick it up on the way to CAC? I'm not sure. I think might be low on resources if we don't get something good out of here.
I'm not sure when we would actually need magic next. Especially because we're probably going to buy bombs.
Oh, also true. We get a little dicey with hell here. Oh. Nice sidestep. Getting out of there. Pot on the left side after the throne and 1 or 2 in the red areas. Nice. Okay, that's good to know. Here, yes, welcome Raiders from Jesse. Thanks for coming to hang out and watch this this race. This should be a good one.
Or the rats could drop magic too.
Or that. Seems alright. More sticks. A heart piece. Alright.
Yeah, nothing interesting here. It's a little unfortunate, but we got plenty to do.
Both getting out in under 6? Probably, yes. Nice.
Yeah, and they are neck and neck coming out of escape. Oh, look, more bombs.
Nice. The true Eddie key.
All right, we'll see if they scout Lumberjack. Does not look like either of them are going to do that.
So what do we get up here? Probably tree pole. Or 2. I think a big difference is how much time each of them spend. Oh, look at that, more bombs.
Tier 2 is bombs.
And digging in packs and other ways to get resources from like the tree poles and all.
Yeah, and having oh my goodness, bombs everywhere. Having a full stack of bombs means that we are just going to get enough money, assuming we don't pick up money in chests, to actually do bottle vendor.
Right.
But more than likely, we're going to find some money in Kakariko as well.
We would hope. No check there. Oops, forgot a block.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that'll help with it next time.
Mirror's fantastic. And a bow.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
You know, my theory here is, Nugz, if you get the bow early in CAC, Eastern Palace is a pendant. We haven't looked yet. Or no, we didn't.
Does it work the other way around too? If Eastern is a pendant, bow is early?
No. And I missed a map check. Who looked at the map? Wow. All right. Apparently, it's a crystal. And green pendant desert.
They're so quick at that. My eyes do not see that fast. It still impresses me.
Oh, now
Okay.
we're definitely rushing Eastern.
Well, Rule of Fire's dead today.
Is it though? Because technically we needed the fire rod to progress in the game.
Oh, you make a good point.
Yeah.
You make a good point. I will concede that, yeah.
Wow, hand glove in the back of tavern here.
That's spicy. We're getting a nice starting kit here. Conveniently pointing us in two completely opposite directions.
Yeah, it is very
One's
interesting.
Eastern.
Yeah, and they're both crystals. So I mean, maybe we forget the South Shore for a little while. And
Well, we can't finish Hera yet.
Yeah, I'd be assuming what we get. All right, Mario just going for race game here.
Did we miss that? Was Hammer on library? Did I not see that? It is, okay. So if Hammer's boot's locked. Uh-oh. You might be locked in for a while.
So either boots early because Hammer is going to help us get into the Dark World, or we're going to find Mitz and Pearl, and boots are going to be who knows where.
Laser Bridge, one of the spiciest of locations. But yes,
exactly. You can't, unfortunately.
I guess that was a stretch. What was I going to say? You caught me on that one. Hitting flippers and hook here. Now and then Moon Pearl would be crazy because that would give us tons of access without even hitting the hammer or needing the hammer. Be hoofing it for a while. Hey, there's no sword.
Oh, sword and Agina. Interesting. Honestly, since PowerToMario did not go over there, and having access to clear Eastern and go up the mountain, I don't know that it's going to be likely to get over to Agina in a reasonable time.
I think you get forced there relatively quick, right? Because you're locked out of Aga. You can't do Hera. You're going to dwindle on checks very quickly after Eastern. You use South Shore, you'll have to go and get a melee weapon. It's not going to be the hammer.
Could find another sword.
You could. Let's not find Cape, and then we'll find another sword. That'd be cool. Of course, Mario's sitting there is thinking to himself, "No, I want my Cape."
Yeah, of course he wants Cape. Yeah.
Or the Cape.
Grabbing a Quake there out of Mini Moldarm Cave could be useful. We don't know.
I reckon it's significantly more useful for Mundungu right now.
Yeah, he did not want to join the Crab Rave.
where to next?
Just $20. I assume we'll probably see Eastern. Sahasrahla Eastern. Or Eastern Sahasrahla.
I said, do I see that right? Desert's a green pendant. Wow. Okay. Unfortunate.
Just a 20 on Lake Hylia Island there. Seeing Aaron's comment in chat, actually, if on Mundungu's side with this sword, going up the mountain sounds like a good idea.
It certainly seems fine. There's 5 checks on the mountain, or 5 guarantee checks on the mountain. They can have items, and then Eastern Saha is going to be 6. I mean, technically there's more down here. Maybe we can clear it all. But... I don't know, I think you do Eastern. You can do the mountain. But the hookshot is in Eastern? That would suck.
Yeah, Eastern is better, but I'm always down to Cloud.
I don't think the sword really signifies progression, but I mean the next sword is probably behind it. And you don't need the sword for Eastern at all, so maybe there is some value up there. Who knows? We'll find out pretty quick, but...
All right, Eastern Palace. Let's get our 3 items out of here.
I don't think the boots could be on Pet Fairy. Just notice that comment in chat. Could they? That'd be really interesting, but I think not having the hammer locks you out of being able to do the check.
Yeah, I mean, we would have no idea until we get to Dark World. Alright, all the dungeon items are stacked in the first 3, so everything else in the dungeon is going to be an item.
I feel like Mundungu's pace for this dungeon is just a little bit faster than Mario's. At least it looks like it. But I think Mundungu entered just a little earlier too, didn't he? Oh, there's
yeah.
Okay.
Mundungu's been a little bit ahead. The entire dungeon, even entering.
So he's at least maintaining. But yes, our mitts. So there's our access. Minus Moonpearl.
Yeah, this makes the mountain. Well, obviously that's like the next big spot anyway. But assuming we find a pearl.
Yeah, we would definitely need the pearl. Well, actually, we still need the hook.
Yeah, we need more, but
the mitts don't change anything at all right now up there. Which is kind of surprising.
It's on pyramid. That would be something. It's on pyramid. All right, nice kill by Mundungu. Fortunately, Mario, not having the sword, had to very slowly do the room with all the popos.
Nope. Should be able to tidy this up though. Very nice. Well, so that was a little uneventful other than the mitts, which is more of a future thing. But... looks like Mal's the answer.
So Mundungu has a clear path to go to the mountain. I'm curious if that's what PowerToMario is going to do, or maybe follow the flippers, do a quick Houlihan. Oh, we're turning right. All right, we are doing a Houlihan here. Mundungu is going to give us a look at the lumberjack ledge. Oh.
Whoops.
All right, he's going to go for it again here. Just by the way, for those watching, you don't have to be that close like you're doing a standard bomb jump. You do have a little more room.
But you do have to reset your screen, right? Like you have to come out of Sank or out of a cave or something like that for Houlihan to work correctly. After killing after killing Armos, that is. Or is that not correct?
I have no idea. I'm not sure if it affects that one or not.
Oh, okay. I just know there's some funkiness, but it's probably just me screwing up the actual bomb into the hole and just falling in. But yeah, that puts him over the money needed, and obviously we're looking for the hookshot. That is our key to everything right now. Well, in New Pro. So, yeah.
There's a bug net on Spec Rocks, so we're just cruising now. And Amarith there saying in chat that the Armos affects splash delete, not Houlihan.
Gotcha. Okay. And yes, I would absolutely agree. Substantial upside to both. One of the two has to have it.
Yeah, given Mario's loadout, this is the correct play for him, right? Not having a weapon, knowing that I can't do Hera right now.
Right.
Follow the flippers that you got just recently from Sahasra. This makes sense. Interesting.
And quite possibly he's digging for his sword. He just hasn't gone to the correct side of the world yet.
Right. Still 2 more checks here. Getting the powder, which doesn't do anything for us now, but when we get to the hammer off library, we'll be right there to do magic bat.
We got a bottle, we have powder. We're going to be getting a bug net pretty quick. This is safe.
Sora, scam.
Oof. Oh. We had 500 rupees.
We just moved the decimal place a little bit to the left.
A little bit.
See, Mario's gonna go check out Lumberjack as well. most likely put this up into the mountain, which will be unfortunate because won't be able to kill Moldorm and get the Moon Pearl.
That is not going to feel good.
Oh no.
But he'll have to get funneled there eventually anyway, so there is that. You can't miss it. You'll have to save and quit up here. It's not that bad.
Yeah, but this is a long double dip here. So Mundungu not taking any chances and doing Hera basement. I kind of expect this. Mundungu being one up has a little flexibility, make more safe plays. Mario, on the other hand, may or may not actually do basement, depending on how he's feeling when he gets back here the second time.
I think he has to. There's nothing else, right? He's got a Gina left, and he's got this line up into Hera, and that's it. It has to be his item, or at least that's from his perspective. That's what it'll be. Let's see what's in here though. Ooh. Just a boomerang.
Oh, because the key was upstairs. Yeah, okay. Yep, I forgot I could get the key without the sword. We'll just have to do the first beetle room there twice.
So is that's a question I had the other day too. Is that actually a logic or not? Being able to do that without a sword? You would think so, because like bombs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
The thoughts do. There's an interesting dungeon. I think a lot of the dungeons have some very interesting scenarios that can play out. Hera especially, though. We just get to ignore them all the time with Herapod. Alright, so we get our first save and quit. That's going to lead us straight to the Dark World. Let's see what he does.
Oh, Mario just fall in the hole. That doesn't work. Just fall in the hole.
I mean, the flipper checks have been done, right? So was Hobo. We know everything so far. It's the Dark World stuff that's unknown.
Yeah. I guess we'll see if Mundungu's comfortable with skull completion. Got fighter sword, green mail, 7 hearts. I mean, there's always the potential of getting something before Mothula. That'll help. I guess we have a red, right? We got a red from the old man, so maybe that's not that bad.
Yeah, like, I've watched these guys play, and I think anybody that's gone through this tournament and is in these in the finals of any of these tiers are fully capable here.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know specifically whether Mundungu's comfortable. I know Mario probably would do this. Ooh, gets grabbed by the Wallmaster. Yeah, so Mario getting bailed out. honestly. We'll probably get the Agina sword at some point. It depends on what the items are. Honestly, I mean, we might get to a point where Mario never does Agina.
Did Mundungu skip it?
What's that?
Mundungu didn't do Sick Kid, right?
No, it has not been back to CAC. I assume with the mirror, we'll see that during.
Oh yeah, I guess
so, Village Outcasts.
You would grab it before coming up here. Oh, I guess we don't know it's the sword. There's that too.
Yeah, if you're committed to Skullwoods, you're not gonna go check Village Outcasts first. Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. He looks comfortable to me. He's making it look real easy.
Nice full magic drop there right before the boss too. It's fantastic.
Just clinically dispatching this moth.
How did he dodge all those spikes? My goodness. Down goes Mothula.
Fantastic.
And down goes PowerToMario into the hole, unfortunately. On the Rage Moldorm cycle there.
That's okay, we'll get around to here.
Oh, but that is crystal number 2 for Mundungu. 3. I can count.
Nothing's hard, man.
Look, I have glasses, the trackers are small, you know. Alright, and down goes Moldorm. And PowerToMario is going to get that Moon Pearl. And go, oh, I can do a lot of things now.
And we're off, yeah. So even though he is a little bit behind, I guess he's going to be a little bit the clearing of Skullwoods behind. But if he opts to make a different choice coming down from the mountain, if he hits boots along the way, I think he can make up for it. But it'll be interesting to see.
And that's a book in Skullwoods.
Oh.
So that's, I mean, access to Green Pendant Desert, which we're probably not going to see for a very long time, considering we can do a lot of other things right in a second.
Absolutely. We're choosing to check Bumper Ledge. Are we going all the way to Graveyard Ledge? Thinking about it.
If you're gonna go up the Bumper Ledge, you might as well go to Graveyard. You got Mirror.
You guys possibly hoping to add boots into that for that 1 extra check, or the 2 extra checks, sorry?
You already have Nits. It could just be a save and quit once you do get boots. So it's you have to do Graveyard Ledge from the Dark World. So this is your chance while you're already up there. Especially since you know that the hammer's at Library, and the boots could just be in Graveyard Ledge.
Or on Catfish. Like, do you get tempted to go all the way over there?
No. I don't think so. That would be a
How
commit.
far
That would
is
be a
two?
commit to go to pod. Then, if you're gonna go to
Oh,
catfish, you're
but if we
yeah.
commit to going to pod, are we committing to go? To. I'm just kidding. It's like there's just like it goes on and on and on, right? We can go anywhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect, except in an act of desperation, you would do that. All right, Mundungu is going to get that sword advantage right now, which is gonna, just make that lead just a little wider. Thieves Town is going to be a lot easier for Mundungu to swipe away some of the enemies.
Alright, what does these don't have for us here? Sticks. That's good. Need more of those. Another potion. Now that's nice. That's a nice little comfort level, I think.
Yeah, that's gonna feel good for the runners.
Mario getting buddy beat there. Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, Mun almost. Oh wow!
That full magic drop that Mundungu got on the way in to Mothula is gonna potentially be a big difference here.
Yeah, though Mario still does have that red potion, so it's going to be a little longer of a fight, maybe, depending on how Moth plays.
Good fire out shock balls off the back spikes. Looks like Moth is behaving.
Yeah, this is very
fancy
clean
footwork.
All right, using the red, which means Moth's about to go down, right? That's how it works. There you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, and that is crystal number 3 for PowerToMario. Mundungu getting bullied by this red Zizak here.
Oh, our Smokies in the big chest.
Yeah, that is fantastic feeling right there when you know that you can't have hammer going in.
I think you just don't worry about it at that point, right?
Yeah, you don't worry about it, but now you know you don't have to go back. Like, there's never a worry that I left something.
Yeah, no, that's a good feeling. I don't think did Mundungu do the chest in along with the boss the back of Skullwoods? I don't remember. Oh yeah, he did. He did good. I remember now.
Oh my goodness, man. Squeaking by. 1 heart left. All right, and that's crystal number 4 for Mundungu. All right, I'm gonna grab dig game first. Hopefully, we'll go back for Smith and magic bat. Ooh, first dig ether under the guy. Amazing.
It's anticlimactic. We just get it right away. Seems good though. And yeah, we're just going right back for Smith.
Oh, that's right. Mun doesn't have the powder. Didn't do flipper checks. Well, didn't do flipper checks other than Hobo.
Yeah, he's just never had the money, right? Hasn't had that opportunity to go and like weave Zora into everything, whereas PowerToMario made the Houlihan play and brought himself up to that point.
We'll see if PowerToMario remembers to mirror there. All right, we are taking the purple chest on a journey through the world, or at least Southwest Dark Realm. Ooh.
I think here's the magic bat.
Oh no. BTM. Well, he's not getting the purple chest.
Yeah, so you can jump down there with it, but what does it do? It like drops itself as soon as you use the powder? You just have to be careful and make sure you bring it with you back out, right?
Yeah, you just got to bring it with you back. I mean, you're going to lose your portal either way.
The mistake I have made is a save and quit after using Magic Bat without picking the chest up again. That was a whoops.
Oh yeah, that one hurts. Or you flute with without having actually picked it up.
Yeah. It's a gotcha for new players, I suppose. We're getting bombos too. Nice long line of no save and quit, just check after check after check. The irony here is PowerToMario does not have his Master Sword because he hasn't gone to Agita, but the Bombos tablet would pull him to Agita to get his Master Sword.
Yeah, it's good news for him that it just had $20. And I think routing wise, to follow the discussion there in chat, I would just jump in the water and let's go over to pod. Let's do a pyramid catfish pod.
It's a lot of checks. Turn logic. Pod would tell you a lot, potentially, or nothing.
The only reason I'm dipping swamp like that is if I already had the hammer.
Oh, we know we're not going there looking for the hammer, too. We'd be going there looking for the hook shot, which doesn't necessarily have to be in the first chest, which that's unpleasant to consider, actually.
Or if we're feeling really spicy, we could take that book and go to Green Pendant Desert.
You know, that is spicy. Let's find out that's bootlock too.
Well, but the thing is, then Boots could just be in desert as a hilarious troll by the game. Yeah, this is a play. I'm surprised Mun did not take the whirlpool from the Dark World to Catfish. And then could have just mirrored to do these Zoro checks and then walked down to Pyramid and Pod. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I would like that quite a bit to see, but you don't see a lot of people using the whirlpools in the Dark World.
All right, Mundungu, I think is gonna go. It's got that powder. Might go check Magic Bat. Magic Bat into Graveyard Ledge into East Dark World? Question mark? Question mark? Oh wait, but you would lose your portal.
We've only what have we seen? I mean, they've done pretty much everything. We're really running out of stuff to do aside from Pod. So it kind of has to be.
Mario with the classic DIY blind fight and still does it damageless. And that will be crystal number 4. So we're tied up on crystals. PowerToMario is still behind several checks, but none of those checks have really been impactful. Too impactful. Other than the sword that we're missing in Agina.
Yeah, it does look like that's probably one of, if not the only thing right now that's going to bite him if he doesn't get down there relatively soon. There's no promise that there's another one after that. And like I said, the book of that Bombos tablet and the fact that the sword's over there, you don't want to go to the tablet because the sword, or you don't have that second sword. You don't want to go to Agina because it's all the way on the other side of the world. It's just tough.
Yeah, it's also really tough when you only have 28 rupees and you really want to do the chess game. There we go. There's 30.
Yeah, we're getting that graveyard ledge.
Yeah, this is kind of what I expected. take this, and then we're gonna jump into the water. I assume we'll see catfish, but I don't know. Yeah, should actually play archery here. get the pot money, play the archery game.
Yeah, that one dig digging game. That's all the money we would usually have. It's just not there. Feels dry.
Yeah, honestly, depending on the rupee count at the end of dig game, if you know you're going to spend money soon, even if you get first try, just dig a couple more. Get a couple reds. Obviously,
they have done a
situation
couple along the way. Yeah. Well, there's our bombs again.
Oh look, $300. I forgot the purple chest had $300. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Hey, there we go. He's gonna do the check. Learn what's there. Check Akita and run right. Oh,
I don't think so.
portal.
If he does, he's got to move the portal.
He's gotta move it down.
I don't know that he does. I think he just is going to go straight to height. I don't think. I mean, this is the right play for him. Not the right play to get another sword, but I don't think you go all the way out of your way to do Agina and then walk all the way out of Agina to then walk all the way back to Hype Cave.
Yeah, fair. I mean, it's a tough call. He might just be headed there afterwards anyway and finish up at Desert, so that would put Hype Cave as the oddball check that's on the other side.
I think I fully expect him to go to pod. We'll see.
And there we go. And we were swimming there.
You don't have a hammer. gotta go in the water. Now is PowerToMario gonna take the portal? No. All right, so depending on what comes out of this and where, PowerToMario might actually make up some time by not having checked a lot of the kind of one-off things that Mundungu did, because might not need a reason to go back and do them. Because if boots are here, we grab hammer, and then we're just like on our way to clearing some dungeons.
Yeah, we just keep hitting one progression piece after the other, and hopefully we get to do dungeons all the way through. But at least he knows, he's kind of narrowed down where his other items could be. Those extra little one-off checks.
Yeah, there's still.
Which would you rather be in? Have a bunch of those one-off checks that you could go and grab at the end, or have those already done?
I'd rather have done them already, because some of them are spread out a little bit, so it's going to take some time to route all of them in appropriately. Yeah, as Vortex is saying, it honestly depends on what we find here. Because if we find boots here, we just dip, grab the hammer, and, come back. Or go up the mountain, because then we have the entire mountain. Like, you're not going to do any of those one-off checks, like Graveyard Ledge or something like that. If you have the entire light and dark world mountain.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while for that though.
Oh, man.
It's okay. It's recoverable.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, that's definitely an input.
Almost. All right.
No, it didn't open. That's the problem. It didn't open. He mirrored before clicking the chest. Ooh,
Oh
all
my.
right. Getting a hook shot, which is still all that Death Mountain checks.
Yep, it gives us a lot.
PTM's got to be careful here. Only has 1.5 hearts after that failed hammer jump. Though Blue Mail in the middle of the turtles is gonna feel good.
Ooh.
All right, so just the hook shot here. I assume we just run that straight up the mountain here. That is exactly what Mun's gonna do.
It's so hard to pass that up. That is a lot of checks all in one spot. Now, what do we still need here? We still need, well, obviously we need our hammer. We'll be getting that. We need our flute. We need our Samaria. I guess that's it, eh?
Yeah, boots, flute, Samaria. Considering boots give us hammers. So. No, Ether Tablet has not been checked. We haven't been back up here since the book was found.
All right. I guess we try the Dark World then.
Interesting. I mean, if you don't want to get punished for boots being on pyramid ledge or something, but that mountain call is very loud right now.
It is loud. But was it Pod was hammerlock though, was it not? In the state that it was.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Well, because of I have to go back and look and just see exactly where keys were, but just the routing decisions of what they got locked by as they were going through led me to believe that Pod itself was hammerlocked by either the boss or being able to jump off the ledge to save a key, which means that Hook, we can't find the boots up here.
It can't be hammer locked. It can only be bow locked.
It can be locked by both. Does it have to be both? I guess it would have to be both.
And unfortunately, Mundungu pushed both the blocks without getting the hook shot through it. Has the mirror. We could use the mirror here. Switches to the mirror for the second one, though.
Alright, we're bound to get something in here. We've hit nothing on the way up here yet.
It'll just be Samaria so that we can go into TR.
Classic.
Or tempered.
Sure, why not?
Alright, so Ether Tablet?
Ether Tablet.
I have no idea what constitutes a Spike Cave being in... Oh, well, we don't have hammer.
Hammer?
I'm just going to be quiet. I was sitting here trying to think of how many hearts you actually need, depending on if... I don't even know if bottles count. And then, yeah. Sometimes half of my thought just goes out the other side of the brain, and...
Exactly. I know the feeling. It happens to me all the time. I don't know if you can tell.
All right, so which pendant dungeon would you like to go to other than TR?
That's a tough call. I'll take neither. But I believe Desert would be the one I would be most tempted to go to. Because it'll at least tell me a little bit about my boots. Or they'll be there. Or get some sort of information. Or my flute. It'll tell me something about my flute, maybe. I don't think you get any information on ice, but you can complete ice, so there's that. Well, sorry, you can't complete ice, but you can do most of the checks.
I'm glad you also forgot the hammer.
No, I just didn't. Meaning, like, you could get all the checks out of it, minus gold star. Or, like, enough of the checks. You could theoretically get all your
Well, technically, so with the H room, you need the hammer to get the chest. And then the room with the big key chest, you have to have logically gone through. Well, since we don't have Kane, you can't get it anyway. But that's also blocked by hammer.
Yeah,
and then cold stare. So potentially all three items could just, or we could find a flute in the first chest and immediately leave. I like the play. Immediately leave.
Wonderful. Yeah. That is fantastic.
So boots in checkerboard cave, anyone?
Well, that'd just be cruel. Boots in. Let's go with Boots and Meyer. But no Samaria. Just to add another layer. But that was an incredibly bold play into ice, but turning out to be absolutely correct. Where are we off to next? Are we gonna go visit Swamp?
No, we're gonna do checkerboard, Meyer Shed, and then into Meyer and hope Samaria is there. I would imagine.
You imagined correctly, it seems.
You can only get one item in Swamp without the hammer, so if there is something in the first actual check of Swamp, I think both of them last location it unless one of them feels very behind. Like if boots are there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a nice rod. Nice rod.
Let's hope we never need to use that.
Yeah, it is a little scary. Because now then Samaria says, boots could be in TR.
Yeah, but hey, if we hit Samaria, then we could do Meyer, and that's less scary. So, I mean, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. We don't have to do it.
Did Mundungu not do checkerboard?
I do not believe so. Oh my.
Alright, well, not boots locked, but definitely do checkerboard before dipping this.
Oh, looks like we're taking the long way around. What is this? Is Mario not done Mini Moldor?
I think he was taking the long way to go to ice, maybe? And then decided we're going to a Gina Desert instead. Interesting. Yeah, I think that was a split decision of what do I do.
I think when you get down there and you realize that you can get to Ice Palace a lot easier just from Sank, but you can't get to Desert from there, you maybe make that decision. Maybe he's giving himself some time to think things over on the way.
Definitely is I think, riskier call to just do Desert over Ice. I don't know. Because the chances you get boots locked here, knowing that you already need boots, you could argue it either way. But
yeah,
I think Ice was more tempting, honestly.
I think you're a Desert player looking for information, and for or you're clearing it, and then for Ice you're like, I need an item. Let's see if it's here.
Yeah, I mean, I think this turns into a clear. right? This Mario came here with the intent of I can clear this if I'm not boots locked.
Yes, I agree.
So
So it makes sense to me.
it's just got to be the green pendant bailout at this point.
And if it's not, it tells him that he has to go deeper into ice potentially, right? He has to dig all the way down, which is
Well, he
fun.
hasn't been to ice, so
Right, yeah.
oh, well, that's both items. So it is green pendant or bust. I'm just afraid, like, say vanilla boots, right? You get the hammer. When do you go to ice then? Because now you have TR.
Oh no, now you finish the seed. Or I guess we're still looking for Samaria, but you go finish. I guess you go kill Helma, and then you have.
Oh,
you
that's right. We
swamp,
only need
right?
Samaria. Never mind. I'll be quiet again. It's fine.
That's a good point. It is kind of crazy. We're an hour and 10 in. They've done this much legwork without boots.
Yeah, this is definitely an all or nothing play. Either that or Myers got to turn up empty too. And I don't know. He big brains first check a swamp or something. I don't know.
He's mitigating his need to go back to where he's already been, which is efficient, and I like it. I think it's smart. But that one miss, not having that sword, has cost him some time. That's for sure. Going up to Hera the first time. So he's got to get that time back somehow.
Yeah, the early sword miss, and then just even now through the seed, right? That Mundungu's got tempered. Like that difference is huge. Silvers.
Hello.
All right, so PTM is going to get tempered.
There we go. Okay, we're on even footing again.
All right. This is going to be Boots.
Oh, there they are.
Boots and Meyer. All right, we are down to a Samaria hunt. They're still not... Well, I guess it's got to be Swamp, right? Unless it's on Helma or back in ice. Hopefully it's not much of a hunt.
If they've really narrowed it down, I don't believe it will be. They'll get funneled to it eventually, but yeah, it would be nice to see it just along the path here.
And unfortunately, it was not on Sahasrara for PowerToMario.
It's got to be an ice then, right? Or that first check in Swamp. Could be in Swamp, I guess. I guess we go to Swamp.
Yeah, it's either we clear pod first and do then swamp into Pyramid Fairy, or you just go to swamp first, hope it's there, and never have to worry. Just finish the rest. I think all things equal here, you should do pod first, right? Just because pod itself opens up 2 extra checks you're never going to get to it any faster than you already can. So, and if for some reason I wasn't counting items, I don't know if Helmasaur actually had another the last item in pod. But if that happens to be Samaria, then you get to go mode swamp as well. All right, Mario picking up the flute is gonna stay in ice. This is the other out for PTN. Samaria has to be here.
Guess we'll see. It's going to be coming up pretty quick. What are the 2 sides? Getting a little spicy with the bomb jump here. He's got a potion though, we're okay. We're not going to left side.
Yeah, 1 from go. You're gonna hope that it's just on Argus, or between here and Argus. All right, that's a successful Ice Palace bomb jump.
So we're coming into those checks for PowerToMario here. Let's see what we have. See if it's actually here. It's 2. And we're out. Well, it didn't pay off, but there's still time. He's a full swamp back now, but there's potential to catch up still. He's not out of it.
So it could still be there.
He could, yeah. Sure could. There's no reason it can't be.
Yeah, the routing was an interesting choice, and then got bullied by the key not being in the.
He identified that the big key had to be hammerlocked, right? Had to be one of the hammerlock sides, or the hammerlock chests, right? So he couldn't get into big chest anyway. So what did he skip? He skipped.
But being hammerlocked doesn't mean that it couldn't be Samaria in there.
No, it can be, but he bailed because he couldn't get to that last check to see if it was. Is what it seems like.
He could have gotten the
freeze ore chest, right?
Freeze ores, yeah. All right, left side swamp, show us something good. Well, half magic, that's not bad.
Now, how about the key to use it with? There it is!
There's a game to use it with. All right, left
Oh,
side
brother.
swamp pays out once again. So at the just over 120, we're actually in go mode now.
I guess we got 2 bosses, and then let me go. We go to GT. This is a nice little cleanup and get out of here. Pod will be fast. Mario will be fast. Mundungu making a lot of good decisions this race. I think they both, given the information they both had, they both made some really impressive, like to be anyway, really impressive routing decisions and plays. I think watching from a third party's perspective, you think like both of them have the entire race have had a chance to win.
Yeah, it's definitely been a good match. These are both really good runners. Are you going to save a little time? Potentially not going for cutscene chest. I'm not sure if he's going to take this all the way to the boots. We'll see. Down goes Helmasaur. As Mario's going to run over to the library, smack into a bookshelf at very high speed to dislodge a hammer.
Speaking of high speed, looking at the time, we see 1 hour 23 minutes, and it still it amazes me like the sheer amount of checks that they've done, the map coverage they've had, how much hoofing it around the world they've had to do, all without boots, and it's been extremely efficient. I feel great to watch, great to learn from. I think just impressive. Like I said, that explains why they're both top 4 in the gold bracket, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, and they both deserve to be here.
I think one phenomenon when you're racing is like when you're racing without boots, I guess the seed feels like it's been a lot longer. You spend a lot more time doing everything, and then you look at the time and you're like, wow.
And PowerToMario making what I'll say is the objectively correct play by doing pod first.
Playable, can't go wrong, right?
Spooky. There wasn't even a switch there. Ooh. It's like my favorite trick in the entire game.
Yeah, I still don't get it. I've been shown multiple times I can't do it. It's huge though, I think.
Alright, with those silver arrows, Vidi just melts. So Mundungu is got the 7th crystal, so we are on our way to Ganon's Tower. So if you want, you can pick a number between 1 and 22 inclusive for where the GT big key is going to be.
What are you feeling? Do you think it's going to be a deep run, or?
I always pick top right Stalfos room, so it really depends on the routing. It should be 6, but I pick based on the chest.
I guess so. Oh, you're talking. We do hope and then go left.
Hope left, and then open the chests bottom left, and then clockwise. Yeah.
And we forget what we skipped one. I get it. I'm down with that. So you're a clockwise person, eh?
Yeah.
I too am a clockwise person. I think people are crazy if they go the other way, and I just don't get it.
I've been burned before because I've been correct on the chest selection, but the wrong number because the runner opened it from bottom right to top right, and it was number 5, and I was like, oh no, how can I lose like this?
When that happens during a race, and the difference between two runners going clockwise or going counterclockwise means one person gets the silver arrows that's after the big key, and the other one does not. That is funny.
I mean, always open everything in the room you're in.
Unless you don't need anything.
Well, okay.
I am going to go with 13. I like 13. I think it's a nice round number. We're going straight left.
All right. It means I'm going to be wrong either way.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, you could forget that the stealth force room is there, like, go across the hook shot spots or the box spots. No, okay, no, he's got it. We're good.
Oh, tower room.
Oh, there's Mario's cape.
Oh, it's in tower room. We got the cape. Officially changed guest to 22, everybody.
Well, I mean, if the runners know that's in tower room, I guess it's going to be guess 5, 6, 7, hang on, counting 8. I lost count, and it wasn't that hard. 9, 10, 11?
Sure. Sounds good to me. 4 in Stalfos, 1 on Torch, 2 in Hope, 4 in Rando. Or not Rando. Compass.
Fast checks out. Compass was in Compass.
Actual Compass room? Amazing.
Yes. Well, I think that's a Compass room. I am really bad with location names.
Yeah, it is Compass room.
Not 12.
I do not know if he knows bomb diver down or not. I'm going to assume not, or else he would have done it. All right, we're off to Rando room.
And there it is. We're off up the climb.
Was that 14 or 15? Let's see. We had 12. We had 12 in the firebar room. 13 across. 14, 15. No, we opened 2, so 15. 15. I
see 2 guesses in chat.
Well, I guess odds win the prediction then. No. PTM not do left side.
I guess not, did he? I would have sworn he did. I was too busy watching the climb. What was that forced sword? Oh,
they're right there. Gold sword. Interesting. It's a very dirty sword at this point.
Oh, I see what you did there. Well, we need that. Well, we think we need that. Outside of our perfect knowledge on this, because we've seen both runners, I like what Mario's doing. I like where his logic's going with this. I mean, it feels bad to leave something behind, but
I don't know. You only need 1 item.
Yeah, that's
abandon 2 in left side swamp, because I know he counts items, so he knows that there's still 2 items in swamp.
Yep, definitely. It's a play. It's a bold play, I think. But I would say I respect it.
Yeah, I think he probably feels behind at this point too. So just saying, you know what, I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, he's gonna go up the graveyard now.
Playing to the out, right? Playing for that chance to win. If you feel you're behind, and this is something that's why I respect it.
Oh, actually, it's gonna be probably King's Tomb, and because I don't think we saw Bonk or Kings from Mundungu, right?
He never did go do the boots checks. No, because he was already headed towards go, right?
Yeah, I guess he went straight to Swamp after Hammer.
And then we found the rest, yeah. Never had a reason to, it was all dungeons.
Yeah, and since Mario's already got gold sword, silvers, red mail, we're not getting anything here that's worth anything.
nice Aga 2 fight. Now we get the bed check. I like it. I think I do think he's feeling like maybe he made a mistake, or he's just got to make that long shot and enjoying the game at the same time. You gotta love that.
Yeah, Mun pulled off a very nice one-on-one there with the tempered.
It's the one
Just by the way,
nice potentially. Maybe the triple here. Oh, this is on the first. Answering in chat. What makes TR dead? We'll come to that in a sec here. We got a pig to fry. We're getting a little spicy. That should do it.
all right. Get your GGs in chats for Mundungu. It's going to cross and be the bronze third place overall finisher for the gold sword bracket. GG's Mundungu.
GG's. And that's for the... What do we have? We got a 1 hour, 37 minutes, 57 seconds worth of race time here. What an excellent showing, too.
Yeah, that was great. Great execution through GT and the cannon fight. It's fantastic.
Especially after an hour and 30 minutes of trudging through a long seat of just check after check, and just long pathing repetition and all that kind of stuff. It's impressive to see the ability to maintain the composure and the mechanical play the whole way through.
Pendant Desert or Pendant Ice.
All right, and we are joined by Mundungu and PowerToMario. GG's.
Hey,
And
Nugz. Hey, Kiebs.
Mundungu, congratulations on the bronze finish here in the gold sword bracket.
Thanks. The bronze match feels a little weird, but it was good to race Mario again.
Yeah, we earned it. We earned a final race together.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Yeah, it sounded like
you on the top four.
Yeah, top four is pretty solid.
Yeah.
It sounded like the race kind of ended when PowerToMario left side swamp.
Yeah, I mean, where were each of us at when I was wrapping up Swamp?
I think Mundungu was already in GT.
Okay.
Really? Okay.
So at that point, had I got the cane, I probably would have done full right if the key was in Hope Room, or if the small key was in Hope Room.
It was in Rando Room, I think, but
Great.
there was a cape. I think there was a really early cape at GT.
We have to mention that.
And here on Restream, I immediately said, well, now it's tile room.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, but decided to stick to the route.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, for as long as we didn't have boots, I'm really happy with the collection rate. With walking, I'm really happy with that, despite the outcome.
I think I routed pretty well overall, except for a couple horrible mishaps. Like, I did Zora on its own. It's outside of bundling it with Catfish. That was really bad. And I probably
Same.
should not have dipped Desert before Mire, but can't think of anything else that was really bad.
Yeah, one of the early plays that put put you in the lead was Dam into Agina, and you got the early sword.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
You got
right.
Master Sword there. I got my Tempered Sword there.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. I was actually thinking it was kind of a mistake as I was walking to Gina. Like, I shouldn't have been doing that. I should have just gone mountain or something. I don't know. Because originally in the beginning, I was thinking boots were going to be really early somewhere because of the library.
Yeah.
So the library was just kind of taunting me the whole game. So I thought I should have done density first, just trying to find the boots. But obviously that wasn't relevant.
That wasn't correct, apparently. And yet we both did it. Like, man, all those mountain checks, and for what? For what purpose?
Oh yeah, was mountain completely empty?
You got. Did you get the book up there?
No, book wasn't
you got
swamped.
Moon Pearl and Hera. I mean, that's
Oh,
something.
Pearl and Hera.
Oh,
but,
yeah,
well,
okay,
east side of mountain. But...
You got your first bottle off of the old man that bailed you out, Mario, with the sword.
Yeah.
Because we're sitting there going, "Oh, he's not going to get Agina," and then poof, you get a sword.
Yep. Sick Kid had sword, so at that point,
Oh,
it was
okay.
between Sick Kid and Agina, and I knew a sword had to be one of those.
Wow.
But who would have thought that it would have been both of them?
Yeah, that's brutal. The Gino worked out, I guess. I think if I would have run it back, I just would have done Eastern right after CAC instead, just looking for the boots. And then I probably would have done South Shore. I don't know about Agina, but I'm sure I would have done Agina at some point early, most likely. Maybe I would have just gone skip Dam into Mini Moldorm into Ice Rod Cave and then go back to Dam to Agina. That's probably what I would have rerouted it as.
That means I did 4 bosses with Fighter Sword, I think. I did Hera, then Skull, then Thieves Town,
and Eastern. Or you did swordless, probably.
Eastern, I did swordless, yeah.
I did all of those with Fighter Sword except Thieves Town, which is kind of the same.
Okay. Yeah, so congrats, dude. Well done on 3rd place.
Thank you.
Just a little plug for us. Mundungu and I, along with Sean, are forming a league team, so we'll be doing a lot more races together in the future, so I'm really excited about that.
Oh, yeah. I'll be practicing some co-op and stuff.
That's going to be a great team.
Yeah, I'm excited for Retrants. I haven't really played the mode, but I've seen it played. It looks really fun. I love retro mode, so that'll be really fun to do.
It's probably a lot different when you don't need specific keys. Like, you can just go to Swamp whenever you want.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. Yeah.
Awesome. Do you guys have any other thoughts on the seed before we wrap things up?
I think we kind of discussed a couple things earlier, but it kind of turned out that like Flute was kind of my go mode because that just funneled me right into all the dungeons I needed to be in. I don't know how long that took you to get the Flute, Mario.
So I had Flute before Boots.
Yeah, well, you had to.
You had to, right? Oh well. I when I got the Flute, I went and activated it, but I did some other overworld checks, I think, first.
Okay.
Before I went over to Desert, and I just took me too long, unfortunately.
I guess I was pretty
ice there. He left right after hitting the Flute, so there was potential that you found something after the Flute as well.
Oh, did you full
Just
clear
like what
ice?
happened
I went as far as I could, yeah, and I got the second
Oh.
item. I was
Yeah,
like, I was tempted to
failed.
leave, and I'm like, if I leave and it's here, I've lost. I don't want to lose here. So
Yeah. We
I
were
figured it
talking about that
was-
was one of your outs because if Samario was also in ice, then that lead
Yeah.
change would have been
been-
very, very quick.
yeah, I've been pretty big. I don't know. I don't have any more thoughts on this seed. Just the tournament overall. This was really great. I have too many mentors to thank. I already thanked them in the Discord, but thanks to everybody who has participated, whether you're a runner, whether you're a mentor, commentator, tracker, restreamer, admin, everybody. This has been really awesome. We still have some races left in the other brackets to go. But congrats to Mundungu on third, and congrats again to Akumagath for second, and DDR Kirby for winning it all in gold bracket.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, this tournament was awesome for me. I was kind of close to potentially stopping Rando before Mentor Tournament, but I'm pretty into it now and got to meet a lot of awesome people, and like especially some of the mentors I've worked with have been amazing. My mentors for the rules bracket were John Snoo, Vex Topher, and Homemade Beer. It taught me some really big stuff because I was super lost before this event on routing, and I got a pretty good foundation, I feel like, now. It's been awesome.
Very cool. That's what it's all about. Yeah, you guys did amazing, and
Thanks.
definitely put on a great show both games. Congratulations again for making it this far, and Mundungu for bronze overall. For everyone in chat, make sure you give the runners a follow. Their links are in the chat. Do want to thank Nugz for co-commenting, Amarith for restreaming. Nugz, you got any words to close us out here?
Thank you is probably the biggest one that I could think of. The entire tournament has been a ton of fun. It's been a learning experience. Met a lot of people, like Nungu said. And it's a pretty phenomenal community in the end. And watching everybody put on the show that they have, especially today, with our bronze place match and the first place match and everything, has been pretty cool. So thanks for the show, and thanks for everything in this community. It's been amazing.
All right. Well, with that, I'm going to say thank you to everyone watching. We're going to go drop in on Fear Agents. So make sure you give him some support. He's doing cross keys. Thanks again to everyone for watching and putting this on. And we will catch you next time.